4. There we go. Yeah, turns out mine was bigger than yours, man. That happens sometimes. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we are running something that is, it's dangerous to run right now, man. But we're wild out here. We're like a wild horse running free, a Mustang. You know what I mean? A stallion galloping free in the great wide west. And that's what we're doing. We're doing a little bit of Selesnya Stompy with a mechanic that I haven't really used yet of mounts. I wanted to build a mounts deck. We're gonna do it. It's actually really good. It's a little bit more aggressive than the kind of slow ramp Stompy or the other Selesnyas that I've done. This is a little bit quicker and a little bit more trickier with the cool stuff like Ornery Tumblewag right here, where you can just all of a sudden just come out the gate, bam, and hit him hard. So before we get down to this one, guys, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, I'm going to be honest, guys, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe. It's just going to happen. That's going to be a YouTube werewolf who viciously attacks you and mauls you and rips you apart for not liking and subscribing to the channel. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for a live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live on Twitch, or if you can't follow me on Twitch, hey, hit that bell on YouTube and you'll be provided anytime that we go live on YouTube. Additionally, you'll be let know when we do that. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, anything else that you want there. That's the best way to join the community. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this, go right down to the AetherHub and you will find your own copy. So what are we talking about with the big ride? We're going to take the big ride here. Enduring Bond Warden. Now, I started out kind of fluctuating between one Enduring Bond Warden and Rune Lurker Bats. So I kind of have some Rune Lurkers, I kind of have some Endurings. I was playing around with the mixture. I'm just going to show you 2 and 2. The reason I like Enduring Bond Warden is it triggers that +1, that backup ability, which is +1, and then backup means that you put a 1/1 counter on somebody, and they get the ability of whenever it dies, you put the counters on something else. So if you know that something is going to die, if you're sending something into its death and you want to get those counters back, it will get them until the end of the turn. You'll get that ability. Great thing to put on like Goldvein Hydra if they're swinging in for a lot, because when the Goldvein Hydra dies, not only do you get the treasure, but you get all the 1/1 counters that were on it, which entirely makes up its body, gets to go to somebody else. So you can pull off some cool tricks with this one. Not bad. Rune Lurker Bat. Great little card here. Yeah, a good recommendation by chat. 1 white, 1/1, flying and lifelink. If at the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, meaning if any permanent is put in a graveyard from anywhere, we scry 1. Good selection, but also if we're pumping this guy up, it's going to help us block the flyers, and it's going to help us gain a little bit of life early in the game so we can take some more hits, have some more flexibility. Removal package. We're going to go with 2 Destroy Evils and 2 Get Lost right here. I don't often play Get Lost, but for this one, I think it's flexible. We do need the kill cards. We do need the destroys. Now, you're saying, Jay, there's other good removals here. I want you to know some. Why aren't you playing Fateful Absence? Guys, Fateful Absence is rotating in like 50 days. I'm going to show you this is 100% rotation proof right here. So you got to start thinking about those removals that you're used to playing in the game. They're not going to be viable in standard anymore. So you got to start thinking, you got to start using your noodle here and figuring out what you're going to do as a replacement. Maybe start crafting them, because pretty soon, if you're a standard player, a lot of your staple cards are going to go away. So that's where we're going to play for removal right here. Destroy Evil and Get Lost. We have some throw for the saddle for your effect right here. It's not great. If you want to do like, if I wouldn't be mad at you if you went 3 and 3 here and got rid of the throne for the saddle. I kind of just wanted to see what was fun, and it's also Western theme, and I like the art, so we're going to do that one. That is 1 green and 1 target creature you control gets +1 to the end of turn. Put a 1/1 counter of it instead if it's a mount. We don't have that many ones. We only have one. However, it is nice to do that 1/1 counter trigger, and then it deals damage equal to the target creature you don't control. Not bad. If you have a big stompy guy doing that much damage, doing 5, 6, 7, 8 damage to somebody right directly to the face is not bad, because it's not like they fight each other. It just does that damage. It sends it forward. So that's not a bad alternate removal. But like I said, if you don't feel like it, you can go with the standard. Now, this is kind of a trick card right here, Invasion of Gobakhan. If we're talking about getting some protection and we're talking about 1/1 counters, we're going to start with this one. Why are we going with Invasion of Gobakhan? People have too many cracked cards right now, guys. They have way too many powerful. You have, what is that one? That one that duplicates all the freaking enchantments. You've got, if you're in alchemy, you've got a million heist cards. We need to slow the game down a little bit. We cannot allow them to have 80,000 pounds of every single amazing card that they want. Invasion of Gobakhan is going to do right that. It's going to be 1 white, Battle Siege. When Invasion of Gobakhan enters the battlefield, look at target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it. For as long as that card remains exiled, its owner may play it. It casts 2 more. So you see what clutch card that they have. You see that, I can never remember the name of that not Legion Extruder, but the other one, the Simulacrum Machine or whatever. If they have a 3-drop, it's a 5-drop now. Let's slow the game down a little bit. Let's take their key thing that they want to play, even if it's Sunfall, even if they're like, well, I'll just rely on my Sunfall on turn 5 to nuke the board. Now it's turn 7. Now we have 2 more turns of flexibility here. And we have a couple of these for Invasion of Gobakhan. Then if you do 3 damage to Invasion of Gobakhan, if you stomp it for 3, you get the Light Shield Array. I really hope we get a whole set in Gobakhan. I really like this desert where they make shields. It's really cool stuff. Love the art. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature that attacked this turn. Fantastic. Then, of course, you have the great ability here that is complete wipe protection. Not exile protection, but wipe. Sacrifice Light Shield Array. Creatures you control gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. So really, really useful card right there. If you only want to do 3, I understand that too. I'm doing 4 to try to help control the game and slow it down, tempo it a little bit. Bristly Bill. Oh yeah. Cactus Jack, what I like to call him. 1 black, 1 green, and 1/2/2 landfall. Whenever a creature enters battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then he's got his finishing move. He's got his signature move here, which is going to be 3, 2 green, and 3. Double the number of 1/1 counters everybody has on them. That's a knockout punch right there. If you got your tramplers going in, you got your big boys set up, turn 5, turn 6, turn 7, double them, swing them in, it's over. It's done. We're going to knock them out. So great way to steadily produce 1/1 counters and then hit a good finishing move on them. Ozolith, Shattered Spire, 1 green and 1 legendary artifact. If one or more creatures will be put into on an artifact or creature you control, that many plus 1/1 counters are put on it instead. So anytime that you're going to put a 1/1 counter, you put an additional one. Like Enduring Bondwarden comes in, it's not a 1/2. It would be a 2/3. It would get an additional one. Anytime anything happens with a 1 more, it's going to do an additional one. Now, this works great with Invasion, because if you swing with Invasion, guess what? Each one of those instances of putting a 1/1, everybody actually gets +2/+2. Really cool stuff right here. You also have the ability to cycle it for 2, and you can manually play 1 green and 1 and put a 1/1 counter on target artifact or creature you control. You can only activate that as a sorcery, but great way to start really building that power right there. Power and toughness. Thrown from the Saddle, we already talked about that. Great little removal. Botanical Brawler. Oh, I'm going to miss this guy. He's not rotating out, but he is just the backbone of Selesnya counters. 1 green, 1 white, 0/0, trample. Elemental Warrior. When he enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it, whenever one or more 1/1 counters are put on another permanent you control, if this is the first time 1/1 counters are put on that permanent this control, put a 1/1 counter on Botanical Brawler. So basically, if we have him out, and then we pay Bristly Bill, and we put down like we put down the land, and we put that 1/1 counter on Bristly Bill, that he gets a 1/1 as well. Okay? So anytime that happens, any other permanent gets a bonus. If it's the first time it's been put on that specific creature, he gets it. So you could actually spread it out. Playing for the Bristly Bill, 1/1, he gets 1/1. Then, of course, let's say you activate Ozolith and put it on somebody else, he would get it. So he grows as the board grows. Really, really good synergy with all that stuff right there. Ornery Tumblewag, here we go. 1 green and 2, 2/2. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on any target creature. Really, really good stuff. Great flexibility there. it has Saddle 2. What that means is you have to tap something that is equal to power 2, just like a vehicle, and when Ornery Tumblewag attacks while saddled, double the amount of 1/1 counters on target creature. Ooh, that's gonna be bad. Do you know what the targets we want for that? We want Goldvein Hydra or Whaleway Brawler. We want to hit hard. You figure you have a 6/6 Goldvein going in, and you saddle Ornery and swing him in, all of a sudden it's a 12/12 Hydra. All of a sudden things went from bad to worse. It is really, really, really bad to double somebody's power right there. Double the number of 1/1 counters on somebody. If a guy is completely made out of them, he just has his whole body is made out of them, it's a double the amount. Now this also combines really well with Railway Brawler, which is of course, whenever another creature comes into play, you get X 1/1 counters on it, where X is its power. That means something like Botanical Brawler coming in is coming in at a 4/4. And then if Tumblewag does the double, it becomes an 8/8. You see how things start spiraling out of control once you get these combos out? They start getting to insane levels of trampoline power. Super good stuff right there. So that's Railway Brawler. Is going to be 3 green and 2 green and 3 5/5 reach and trample Rhino Warrior. Whenever another creature enters, it does that thing. You can also plot it. So turn 4, you pay 1 green and 3. Next turn, you play it for 3. You throw in your Goldvein for 5 on turn 5. Boom! It's now a 8/8. And then Ornery Tumblewag gets mounted and swings in. It's now a 16/16. That's what I'm talking about. That sneaky stomp right there. All of a sudden, by turn 5, you can have these combos playing off for huge amounts of payoff of damage right there. Last one we're going to talk about is Kutzil, Malamet Exemplar. 1 white, 1 green, and 1 cat warrior. Legendary creatures. Your opponent's cat cast spells during your turn. Fantastic. You're worried about something like a burn, that they're going to burn everything red coming in. Counter spells. No, they can't counterspell if Kutzil is out. Blue really can't do the things that it does. It has to wait till its turn to play, and then whenever one or more creatures you control with power greater than its base power deals damage to a player, draw a card. Base power is very easy to get up with all these 1/1 counters we're getting. Railway Brawler basically guarantees that if anything comes in, its base power is going to be higher, so Kutzil will get triggered off of that, which is a really good synergy to go for. And I also like that it's an actual Jaguar warrior. That's pretty funny right there. So yeah, Goldvein, we already talked about. 1 green, X, Hydra, Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Could this card get any better? He is absolutely worth the mythic rares. You pay X, X is the number of 1/1 counters on it, and of course, when he dies, you create that many treasure tokens equal to its power. Just a card with literally no downside. He could be played on turn 2 or turn 3 and be effective. He could be played on turn 20 and win the game. Absolute banger of a card right there. Love the Hydra stuff. Did a whole Hydra deck the other day. You might have missed it. It's called, what is it? It's a Gruul Hydra. I really like that one. 7 plains, 9 forest, 3 brushlands, 1 lush portico, 3 razor verge, and 1 restless prairie is going to be really cool, because that, when other creatures you control get +1/+1 to the end of turn, so that increases everybody up right there too. Very, very nice combination here. It is alchemy legal. It is also standard legal. I will be playing in both queues. Okay, I have a few people saying, why are you playing an alchemy queue? I see heist, I see One Ring. I switch back and forth. I'm doing both now. I'm playing in standard, I'm playing in alchemy. You will see it perform in both queues, so stay tuned. 24 creatures from bats to warriors. Apparently a brushwag, it's its own type of creature. I guess they didn't want to call it a beast. It's its own individual thing. New creature type called the brushwag. Fantastic, you love to see it. Decent amount of warriors, believe it or not. 4 instants, 2 sorceries, 3 artifacts, 4 battles, 24 lands altogether with a 2.2 average. I was droughting, that's why I added that extra land. We're doing the 61 card special, but you could drop a land to make it 60. We're gonna look at our horizontal view here. Where's my horizontal crew at? I know y'all like the horizontal view. For some reason, it makes more sense when it's up and down for me. The other card that I have in the sideboard that I've been swapping in and out is Miriam, Herd Whisperer, Selesnya blue, green and white. 3/2, as long as it's your turn, mounts and vehicles you control have hexproof, which is useful. And then whenever a mount vehicle attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. Really cool stuff right there. Good synergy, not super important. I know people are going to say, how come you didn't put Miriam in it? If you're going to do mounts, you could do that. Yeah, I know. Runelurker Bat, maybe swap them out, for more Enduring Bond Warden. Any other kind of removal or exile you could put in there, but that's really the only suggestions that I have. Yeah, that's what it looks like right there on the horizontal view. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I read every comment that you post. If you put a comment, it goes right to the notifications on my phone. I try to respond to most of them. Sometimes I don't really have a good response for it, but if you have any questions, comments, I'm glad to read them. Let's get into the game. Let's start climbing out of plat hell here. Let's get into it. If you're playing mono black, you can beat it. Because you just have to kill everything that comes out. But otherwise, you're fucked. It's just one of those decks that you either have kills or you don't. You either have the bullets or you don't. Thank you so much for the hype train. Look at this. About to beat the all-time support record right there. The floating throne on top. Is he gonna play a removal? He can't even help playing a removal right away. Alright, we're gonna do Invasion of Gobakhan. Charming Scoundrel. Great a wicked roll. Rally at the Hornyberg. Floating throne on top. I was doing quite well with this earlier, apparently not anymore. Rally at Hornyberg, very nice. He's gonna do the charge in. Finally got that flip. If we can get that flipped, we're not in a terrible position. We're not in that bad of a position. So what is he gonna do? 2. Blockers, block that. He's probably gonna pump it up. Pump up the jam while you feed our Stompy. Oof. Okay. All right. Hey, what's up, Neptune? How you doing, man? Yeah, you haven't been around, Neptune. Where you been, man? What's he gonna do now? In. Those bushlands, yeah, they're hurting me. They're hurting me pretty good. It's fine though. Getting any green besides that. I have fucking 3 of them in the deck, so you know they're gonna be on top. I get a shitload of treasure. Woof. And Restless Prairie, I walk alone. We're gonna do green. Green, can't hurt myself. Then we'll terrorize everything. Go in. Do I have a flying lifelinker? I do. I should get one, Zyran. That's not a bad idea. Not the worst idea. And he's out of there. Received the level 3 hype train. All right, we busted through mono red. thanks to the power of the hype train. Thank you so much, guys. The support I get is just crazy, guys. It's so good. Thank you. I run Rune Lurker, buff it up a bit, and he doesn't have an answer, GG. It's not a bad idea. You know what? Right as you said, do you have a flyer? I thought of Rune Lurker. He might be a good sideboard. He might be a clutch player, because he could go in. I do have the Enduring Bond one, but Rune Lurker is not. He's not a bad idea to put in. We can actually throw one in for a 61. How about that? How about do a 61, a classic 61, and try to push on through here. Try to break on through to the other side. Hey, do 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 do. I go first, not bad. Green Hydra's not a terrible idea. I think you have too many evasion of Govakas in there. I honestly, with the way that I keep pulling them off the top, I don't have enough. I don't have too many, but they've been so clutch in slowing. They've been so clutch in slowing some decks down. Like right now, it just to pull the key cards out. They've just been so essential. Like right now, Impetuous Lootmonger. Oof. He's gonna put that down. He's gonna heist me. Maybe we only go with 3. I don't know. Like I said before, I was running very well with this. Let's put down Bristly Bill. Turn. What's he gonna do? Oh, so he's got a Bristly Bill. Boom. Swing in on me. Be great if I got a link. Heist me one time. Boom. Really needed a fucking heister right there. He's gonna let me flip. He's gonna let me flip. Maybe I don't have enough mana. I just seem to miss that 4-drop every time. But then again, it's heist, so... God, I hate heist. I might have to play in standard. I'm so tired against playing against this same deck, man. It really sucks. It's really fucking boring. It's so fucking boring playing against this deck, man. It's by far the best deck in the format right now. Yeah, that's everything right now, Stormy. I was hoping that it was evening out. I had some success earlier today, but I think that it is not really getting to where we want it, to be honest, man. It's been rough out there. I know, that's my... I for some reason, I'm drowning. Take that out. it's there. He's gonna go for it. He's not gonna pay attention. He's gonna go for it. There he goes. Bill on Bill crime. Duress. It's gonna cause me to discard. Can't activate those. You can cast my own Botanical Brawler. You can activate one of those. I really need a mana. Real bad. Real spicy like. Oof, that was a big hit. Skibbity, yeah, man. Alright, Heist. Yeah, tell me about it, Stormy. Hey, what's up, Zuhai? Hello, I would like to see the poison and proliferate, which is green, blue, and black. You'd like to see a soul tie poison. Zuhai, I have a million types of poison on my channel. If you go back to my back catalog, you will find quite a few poison decks for your convenience. I don't think you'll have a problem finding them. Ops draws a card. Hey, there's the land. Okay. What we're gonna do this. We're gonna put down Bristly Bubblebad. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Hit. That Light Shield Array is going to protect us pretty well. Okay. From the madness. Kitty Cat, how you doing? Finally got to make my stream. We're lurking here to drive home. You're still here. Welcome, Kitty Cat. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance. You guys remember that? That's old school internet right there. I'm glad you made it, Kitty Cat. Welcome to the show. Double Hydra counters. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Kitty Kate 308. Nice rhyming. Is this midweek magic? No, I'm doing standard / alchemy construct. Resolve. You know, it'd be awesome if I pulled a land. That would be fucking beautiful. Let's say Ops draws a card. My turn. Nope, it's that guy. However, I do need to put down Madam Web here. Okay, so we're gonna do saddle up, 2 or more, and then we're gonna go whenever attacks put a counter on it. That's the double Hydra. That's the double Hydra experience right there. Yeah, the double Hydra experience. Okay. I don't think he can do anything about this gold vein, because... Lord Sephiroth, how you doing? He can cast some for free. But largely, I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're going to hit a mana, and swinging in for double is just not going to... If I do double the number ones, it'll be a 23-23. Medusa, double Hydra Medusa. I'm surprised we haven't had a Hydra Medusa creature yet. Kitty Kate, 308. Nope, he said nope, it's not worth it. He got too much power. He's got too much meat on the board. Sometimes you got to put the meat on the board, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to put those big boys out there. Those thick boy Hydras. I'm the last mid-range creature player in the world, by the way, guys. I don't know if you know that. Literally the last one. I'm a creature player in a fucking control environment, man. But I'll die how I live. Making bad decisions with cards. He has your Esper Sphinx deck in your old house. I think it's that Magic Alara Reborn. That's your Alara Reborn. No, it was a while ago. You know, 10 years maybe. 15? Oh, no, more than that. Yeah, 15 years ago, Bone. Yeah. Was a while. It was a while. Lush Portico. We will do Ruin Lurker Bat. And then we will do Mechanical Brawler. All right, Drift, go for it. Drift on in there. Someday love will find you. Break those chains that bind you. Something, down and down, and now my separate ways. Someday love will find you. Break those chains that bind you. Down, burning us on our separate ways. Steam Core. The Steam Core Scholar. Gotta sing a little Journey sometimes to get hyped up. Gotta sing that Journey hype. Kamigawa Samurai with the Bushido abilities. Yeah, you know, people didn't like Bushido. They liked ninjutsu, but Bushido did not. It was much maligned, I think, as they say. Did you consider adding some mana dorks in there to speed up the brawler's entrance? I mean, I've considered everything in here. I'm trying not to repeat myself is the main thing. Oh, coworker said no thank you. He said he didn't want to get any more. I'm trying to do something a little different with the mounts and everything else just to kind of showcase some stuff I haven't built. So, part of the problem with content creation is it's not always coworker quit. Very good one, Trex. 5 points to House Trexodactyl. The idea is not only to make a deck that is the most hyper competitive deck, but also make a deck that is new that I haven't repeated myself on, is to make new content. So again, it's like I know probably what the best 3 decks in the meta are, but that's 3 videos. And then what? We got 27 days left in the month after that. So we have to kind of show off some new stuff and new combos and stuff like that, you know. I go first. Gold Vein might be a nice opener. Old school comment out of the White Bushido Samurai were the cancer of that. Really? I always heard I would miss that Kamigawa. I observed it from afar. I don't think I bought any decks from there. I always heard that it was much maligned. It was people didn't like it. Intrepid Stable Master with 2 mana for a mount. Let's do Kutsil. I am harsh. Alright. Ooh, Jeskai. Excuse me while I jest this guy. For Blaze is in my mind. Only thing that Rat Ninjutsu were introduced in this set, yeah. Hit. Oh. Geological Appraiser, very nice. Love to see it. Flip, 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 flip. It's gonna be 3 steps ahead. It's gonna go into his hand. He cannot cast 3 steps ahead, which is nice. So nothing to do there. Yeah, can't cast that. I'm going to hold off on Ozlith. He's going to stop Ozlith right there. He's going to tap it. He's probably going to run a board wipe because he's playing control. He's got 80,000 cards in his hand, so he's going to put down a land and then run Sunfall. Because he can't help it. No, but they can't help it, guys. They've got a sickness. You know? And that's the real shame of it. Is, they can't do anything about it. He's shaking right now. The desire to play fucking wipe is overtaking him. Hey, what's up, Raptor Commander? No, it wouldn't double it. This is only 1 more. Oh no, he's getting 3 steps ahead. Ooh. He's gonna dupe it. Interesting. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna lose Ozlith. I'd rather have a different card than this. Some sort of removal. Right? Nope, we got that instead. Tap that. Tap that. Boom. There you go. He's hoping to draw the, yeah, it's a flood. It's a pretty bad flood right there. It's a pretty bad flood. Yeah, I think he's looking for his simulacrum generator or whatever. Oh, so it's just total lockout. He's just doing lockout deck, period. He's duplicating that. Okay. So I need I need creatures. Because he's just going to lock everything out forever. And he's looking for the wipes, so. Told you it was control. It's a control. He's a control type of guy. Then he's going to run wipes for here on out. And just duplicate that. Boom. So he either has it or he doesn't. He could stop 2 of them from going in, but that's it. I don't know what else he's got here. He's drawn 80,000 cards. Oh, yeah, he's looking for Synthesizer, I think. I'd love to get another Hydra. That'd be pretty good. There's Autonomous, whatever. It's Ollie's favorite. Cool. Yeah. What did you get out here? 3. Hey, the Legion Extruder. Very nice. Craft. What's he gonna make? Wow. That's a hell of a fucking, that's a hell of a whatchamacallit right there. He's gonna tap that. Ready to go in. He's got a block. Go. All right. Gold vein. That's what we need. 7% chance of the gold vein. He's out of there. Okay. Couldn't net everything. That works. He could not net everything. We'll call that a net positive. Oh God. Oh. Get out of town. Get out of town, you. Oh, you get out of town. Oh, people, everyone hated that. We split the line pretty nicely on that one. Some people enjoyed it, and some people are like, unsub, I want a refund. Charge back. Nothing but net, you could say. Isn't that right, Sethargo? Oh, yeah. Ops goes first. This is a terrible hand for Ops going first. We're going to still play it out. We'll see what happens. Double ban. Double ban. I can't even believe I got banned from my own stream. That's terrible. Boom. Okay, well, he didn't have anything there. I will do Bristly Bill. Oh, Bristly Bill. How lovely are your cactus? He's probably going to play direct removal on it. That's fine. I mean, it is what it is. Liliana the Villiana. Sacrifice creature. Okay. 1/1. Deadly cover-up is Alchemy Leo, yeah. Is this the Flash? Is this the Flash deck? Or is it the Everything Sacrifice? The Orzhov Flash has been real popular lately. Orzhov Flash has been, Dan Flashes. Each player discards. We get rid of that forest right there. I'm not really a fan of the Dan Flashes, to be honest. I don't think it's that snazzy, to be honest. I think it's tricky, but it's not that. I wouldn't. I should say this. I wouldn't enjoy playing it. I'd find it boring. Yeah, he's gonna do the Flash repeater. He'll sacrifice that to draw a card. All right, this. Depends how many removals he has right here. He might be okay. Player sacrifice a creature. Swag. He's probably going to play direct. That way I have nothing. Oh, no. No, he done messed up. No. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, no, I was never going to get anything on there. A little slow on my part, and he got the right cards immediately, so. Don't really like that deck. You hate Liliana. I remember you saying that. Emilia Jimenez hate Liliana. Yeah, it's tough when you don't have an answer for her right away. It is tough. Hey, what's up, format? Guys. Oh, I needed that bad. Guys, I'm seeing some people not liking the video. I can literally see you through your phone or your computer monitor, okay? I can see you haven't clicked it. I can see the discrepancy. And that's no good. You shouldn't be here if you're not planning on liking. Hey, there we got a shame like. Somebody shame liked in. Yeah. Larry loves the Orzhov Flash. The Orzhov flashback. Hey, what's up, dog? There's another shame like. We got another one. Hey, there's Calabar. Gotta get those shame likes, guys. It's important. It's important to get shame likes. Red. Swift Spear. Let's go down right here. Someday love will find you. Break the chains that bind you. Dun 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 burn our separate ways. Dun 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 dun. Electrostatic, as predicted. We'll put down Bristly Boy, and then home on range. The deer and the antelope play. You gonna block it? I know, I've had that song stuck in my head. Witch's Mark. We might even be able to win some witch gems. Speaking of goated, you're goated if you understand that reference. I'll get witch gems. Hopefully he doesn't have a 1-drop power hit right there. Let's see. I'd love to get a mana. That would be best, because I could do a Get Lost and a Gobakai. Perfect. Alright. One Ring and the Palantir of Orthanc. Gotta get rid of the Palantir. Don't want him getting that. Gotta get rid of that for him. Oh, he didn't like it. Calabar did not like it. Okay. All right, little expensive for your mono reds there, guy. You were kind of dipping in a little deep in the sauce there. Dipping a little deep in the sauce there, Mike. Sorry about last night, guys. I felt like shit. I was out pretty late, and I hit the sack, and I was just done. It was somebody's birthday, so I was out and about, going to restaurants and driving around, and got home late, and I was like, wow, I am beat. Barocchio. 13,005 is about 3,000. Like, yeah, you wish it was that much. You wish it was that much, bro. It is nowhere near that amount. Boom. Boom. We're gonna go with the gold vein. If I had 30k likes a week on my videos, bro, I'd be the top fucking dude. The algorithm would fucking put me in front of people who don't even play Magic. High Marshal Aguilera. Hit pump. Let's put that down. Transform it. Do 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 do. Man, if my videos got 100 likes in the first hour, not even, if they got 60 likes in the first hour, I'd be fucking unstoppable, man. I don't even get that. People are allergic to the like button. They don't like it. They think it's stupid. They go, Jay, that's dumb. I'm not hitting the like button. What have you ever done for me, Jake? What have you ever done for me? Except provide hours and hours of free Magic the Gathering content for my convenience. At the end of the day, that's really it, isn't it? That's all you've ever done for me. Provide hours of free entertainment. Grabbing snacks. There's Amelia Benavides Aguirre de la Garza. De las Cruces. Compasión. I like to throw extra Spanish last names onto my favorite. Boom. What do we got here? Direct removal, maybe? Jug her not, perhaps? Direct removal? No? Boom. Awesome, big boy. Alright. Yeah, the Juggernauts are going to backfire with the Railway Brawler. I don't have any direct trample, but yeah, they're going to fuck up. They're going to get real bad. You got Avid Interrupter, which is fine, you know. I'll let him interrupt it. You don't know how bad I want to make a meme that's this card with Angelina Jolie, and it says Avon Interrupted. And it's... it gets plotted. Spotted. And let's do it. No no gift a guy. I do gift a guy too much. I'm trying to change it up a little bit. Thought you were getting me, didn't you? Yeah, you sure did. Taza. Taza's doing the ghost thing. Only can cast one spell a turn. That's fine. She goes away. Taza. He gets to exile somebody. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Draw a card. It was a land. Puts the land down. Sacrifice. Gets it. It was another land. Oh no. Bad times, bro. Bad times. Taza leaves. Restless Prairie. Oh, Taza didn't leave. Yeah, out of there. He has red mana. Yeah, he does have red mana in there. It didn't help, though. The Juggernauts absolutely went hard into paint. I'm not going to lie. That was a backfire of epic proportions right there. Them Juggernauts were just the red cooked and burned down the kitchen. Just saw that, Sithargo. That's awesome. Red cooked a little bit, a little overdone. No, the Juggernauts, if you're playing a Stompy that they're coming in 10s, absolutely fucking devastatingly powered. It's not a good look. And he took some garbage. He really didn't take that much good stuff. He took some trash. Matchmaking. I'm getting paired against decks that have literally the whole point of the deck is to remove creatures. And I'm playing a creature-based deck. Like you see, like on what we were playing before. Oh, we lost this one immediately. We lost this one. You see, playing before, we had the ability to hit some sort of removal, or we could build some sort of defense, but this, we're just getting killed. We're just getting absolutely everything we put down is nuked. Probably gonna play kill. Well, the idea for the hexproof is to actually hit off the whatchamacallit, the invasion. Hopes, very nice.
My voice beckons to all worlds.
Do 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 do. The Delighted Halfling threw me. I thought it was going to be Legends. Really, the only way to beat Legends is in the rock paper scissors of the world is to go in with 80 pounds of removal. So from 4. There we go. Yeah, turns out mine was bigger than yours, man. That happens sometimes. It happens. Smuggler's Surprise. Yeah, I've done 2 Smugglers decks already, so I feel like I'm beating a dead horse at that point. No pun intended for the Wild West stuff, but I like this deck. I actually really like it. I think that once the meta stabilizes, get ready for the big ride. I think once the meta stabilizes, this is going to be pretty solid. And as long as you don't get put in Hell Queue where you're going to get hit with 80 pounds of removal. I actually really like the synergies in this one. And I actually really like Ornery Tumblewag. I didn't think I would for this mount. I didn't think that I would think it's that great. But as far as a mount deck goes, it's not bad. I'm not too mad at it. But overall, pretty decent. I'm happy with its performance. Surprisingly good against mono red. It actually tanks a lot of hits against mono reds and other Stompies that able to endure. I think control is its biggest enemy, but you know, it's a rock paper scissors game, guys. Some are good against this, some are bad against that. You find what you like and you like what you find. So for that, I'm gonna leave it right there for tonight. Thank you so much for coming. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye bye.